Student loans are a form of financial aid that students can use to pay for their higher education costs, such as tuition, fees, books, and living expenses. Unlike grants or scholarships, student loans have to be repaid with interest after the borrower graduates or leaves school. The federal government is the largest provider of student loans in the U.S., offering various programs such as Direct Loans, Perkins Loans, and PLUS Loans. The federal student loan debt currently stands at $1.77 trillion, affecting more than 40 million borrowers. Student loan debt has been a growing concern for many Americans, especially in the wake of the Great Recession and the COVID-19 pandemic, which have impacted the economy and the job market. Many borrowers struggle to repay their loans, face financial hardship, or default on their obligations. Some argue that student debt is a drag on the economic growth, social mobility, and well-being of the nation. Student loan forgiveness is the cancellation or reduction of some or all of a borrower's student debt by the government or a private entity. There are various existing programs that offer student loan forgiveness, such as public service loan forgiveness, teacher loan forgiveness, and borrower defense to repayment. However, these programs have strict eligibility criteria, complex application processes, and limited funding. President Joe Biden has been a vocal advocate of student loan forgiveness, both as a candidate and as a president. He has proposed and implemented several measures to provide relief to student loan borrowers, such as extending the payment pause and interest waiver, canceling debt for borrowers with disabilities, and expanding the income-driven repayment plans. In September 2022, President Biden announced a plan to cancel up to $10,000 in federal student loans for each of millions of Americans who earn less than $125,000 each year and married couples making less than $250,000 a year. Additionally, the student loans of income-eligible individuals who received Pell Grants would be reduced by up to $20,000. This plan was challenged by the Republicans in Congress and the Supreme Court, which invalidated it in December 2022. In February 2024, President Biden announced the approval of $1.2 billion in student debt cancellation for almost 153,000 borrowers currently enrolled in the Saving on a Valuable Education (SAVE) repayment plan. The SAVE plan is an income-driven repayment program that was created by the Biden administration to fix some problems with older programs, such as allowing interest to snowball on a borrower's debt. The SAVE plan also provides debt forgiveness to borrowers who have been in repayment after as little as 10 years and took out $12,000 or less in student loans. This is the latest action by the Biden-Harris administration, which has now approved nearly $138 billion in student debt cancellation for almost 3.9 million borrowers through more than 24 executive actions.